Today I'm going to show you how to install an invisible trellis, in this case for loofahs, using three 2x2 pieces of pine that are pressure treated and 8 feet long, some fishing line, and some eyelets. First of all, we measure off a spot from the top, and then from there we measure off 6-inch intervals on one of the pieces of pine. Then we take a straight edge and we mark the other two so that they also are marked with the 6-inch intervals. Now we take an eyelet, it's got a little screw on the end there, and we make a little tiny pilot hole. Not a hole, you just have to break the skin of the wood just enough so that little screw catches, and then you screw in the eyelet until it's in there pretty tight. This is the most tedious part of the procedure. It took me about an hour to do this from start to finish as far as installing these little eyelets. Now once the eyelets are installed, now it's time to take your fishing line and thread it through the eyelets, beginning at what would be the bottom of the trellis. Now these trellis posts have been pre-drilled so that they fit the posts on the existing fence, and that's why I'm arranging them they're in the proper order, because if they're not in the proper order, things won't turn out right. So then you can do this by yourself, but it's a lot easier to have a able-bodied assistant, in this case my wife, and one of you threads the eyelets and the other one lets out the fishing line, and you work your way from the bottom to the top. Then once you get to the last one, you tie off the end, and then you proceed to stretch out the two outer posts. You notice the middle one doesn't move, or it doesn't need to move, and you go until they're wide enough so that it's wide enough to cover the first two pillars of the existing fence. Then you take the one on the left, the post on the left, and you install it using regular wood screws. I use 3, one in each reinforcement. And then you stretch it out and install the second posts. And with these two installed, then you proceed to reel out the string, the fishing line, and move the third post over until it's got enough string to reach that third existing fence post. And here's a good time to be tightening it up, but you can tighten it up later. And then you tie off the end at the bottom. As you can see, it's an invisible trellis. It's there, but you can't see it, obviously. And right below that is where the loofahs are going to be planted, and hopefully they'll grow up to be 8 feet in height there. That's it. Good luck.